Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everyday English with Johnny. I'm Johnny, your friend and guide to speaking English with confidence, ease, and a big smile. I'm here to make learning English feel fun, simple, and totally doable no matter where you are or how busy you are. I'll speak slowly and clearly using easy words so you can follow along and feel inspired to practice. Today, we're tackling a problem that so many English learners face. You understand English, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. In this episode, I'll explain why this happens and share 6 simple, practical tips to help you start speaking English fluently and confidently. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's unlock your speaking potential. Let me start with a story. When I first started learning English, I could watch movies, listen to podcasts, and understand a lot. But when someone asked me a question in English, my brain froze. I'd think, I know the words, but I can't say them. I'd stumble or stay silent, feeling so frustrated. Then I learned that understanding and speaking are 2 different skills, and I needed to practice speaking to get better. That realization changed everything. I started using simple phrases, practicing every day, and soon I was chatting with friends, coworkers, and even strangers. Today, I'm excited to share what I learned so you can start speaking English with confidence too. So, why is it that you can understand English but struggle to speak? Understanding is passive. You listen, read, or watch, and your brain takes in the meaning. It's like watching a soccer game. You see what's happening, but you're not playing. Speaking, though, is active. You're on the field, juggling multiple tasks at once. Finding the right words, organizing your ideas, pronouncing sounds correctly, and doing it all in real time. It's like cooking, dancing, or swimming. You can't just read about it or watch it. You have to do it to get better. Most learners focus on listening, reading, or grammar, but they don't practice speaking enough. That's why your voice feels stuck. The good news? Speaking is a skill you can build with practice, and I'm here to show you how with 6 powerful tips that worked for me and can work for you. Let's kick things off with one of my favorite tips. Speak to yourself. I know it sounds a bit funny, but trust me, this is a game changer. You don't need a partner, a teacher, or a native speaker to practice speaking. You can do it anytime, anywhere, while cooking, walking, or even in the shower. When I started learning English, I had no one to practice with, so I'd talk to myself at home. I'd say things like, "I'm making tea now," or "It's sunny outside." It felt strange at first, but it helped me get comfortable using my voice. Here's how to do it. Describe what you're doing right now. Try saying, "I'm sitting on my couch," or "I'm drinking water." You can talk about your day. "I had a busy morning," or "I'm going to the store later." You can even ask yourself questions. "What do I want for dinner?" Or "How can I learn faster?" Another fun idea is to act out a short conversation, playing both parts. For example, "Hi, can I help you?" "Yes, I'd like a coffee, please." This trains your brain to think in English and find words faster. The best part? No one's listening, so you can make mistakes, try again, and practice as much as you want. Try it right now. Say, "I'm listening to a podcast." Go ahead, say it out loud. "I'm listening to a podcast." See? You're already speaking English. Next up, here's a big one. Don't wait for perfect grammar. So many learners think, "I'll speak when my grammar is perfect. I don't want to make mistakes." But here's the truth. You don't need perfect grammar to speak. You just need to be clear enough for others to understand. For example, if you say, "Yesterday I go to the park." Is it perfect? No. But does it make sense? Yes. That's what matters. When kids learn to speak, they say things like, "Me want juice," and everyone understands. They get better with time, and you can too. I used to be so scared of mistakes. I'd stay silent in conversations because I was worried about my grammar. Then I realized native speakers make mistakes too, and no one cares as long as the meaning is clear. So I started using simple sentences like, I like coffee, or I'm tired today. Over time, my grammar improved, but I was already speaking and connecting with people. Start with the words you know. Say, I want to learn English. Or, this is fun. Try it now. I want to learn English. Mistakes are okay. They mean you're trying. Fluent with mistakes is better than silent with perfect grammar. Speak first, polish later. Here's a tip that changed how I speak English. Learn chunks, not just words. A chunk is a short phrase that native speakers use all the time, like, I'm a bit busy right now, or that sounds great. Instead of learning single words like busy or great, learn the whole phrase. This makes you sound natural and saves you from building sentences from scratch. For example, instead of thinking, how do I say I'm busy? You can just say, I've got a lot on my plate. It's like grabbing a ready-made block of language. When I was learning, I'd hear phrases in movies like, can I help you? Or, I'm not sure. I wrote them down and practiced saying them out loud. For example, I'd say, let's talk later. Or, that's a good question. To learn chunks, listen to podcasts, shows, or YouTube videos and notice phrases that repeat. Write them down like, I'll get back to you, or it depends. Practice saying them every day. I used to repeat, I'm swamped today, while getting ready in the morning. Try it now. That sounds great. Say it again. That sounds great. When you use chunks, you'll sound more fluent and confident without thinking too hard. This next tip is super powerful. Use the 4-3-2 technique. It's a fun way to build fluency by speaking about the same topic multiple times, getting faster and smoother each time. Here's how it works. Pick a simple topic, like something you did today or a story you heard. First, speak about it for 4 minutes, slowly with lots of details. For example, today I went to a cafe. I ordered coffee and a sandwich. It was sunny outside. Then, take a short break and speak about the same topic for 3 minutes, a bit faster, focusing on the main points. Finally, speak for 2 minutes, aiming to be smooth and fluent with no pauses. I tried this with a story about my weekend. The first time, I took 4 minutes to describe everything. I went hiking with friends, we saw a big hill. The second time, I said it in 3 minutes, cutting extra details. By the 2-minute round, I was confident and quick. I hiked with friends and had fun. It felt like magic. My English sounded smoother each time. Record yourself to hear your progress. Try it with a simple topic, like your morning routine. Say, I woke up at 7. I ate breakfast. Start now. Talk about your day for 1 minute. This technique trains your brain to speak faster and more naturally.
Here's a creative tip. Use one sentence in many different ways. This helps you think quickly and speak more flexibly. Start with a simple sentence, like, I went to the store. Then change it little by little. Add details. I went to the store yesterday to buy bread. Change the feeling. I had to go to the store again. Ugh. Change the grammar. I'm going to the store now, or if I had gone earlier, I wouldn't be hungry. You can even change the subject. My friend went to the store. I use this trick with the sentence, I like coffee. I'd say, I really love coffee in the morning, or I don't like coffee today. It helped me practice different emotions and grammar without memorizing rules. Try it now with this sentence. I'm happy today. Change it. I'm really happy because it's sunny. Try another. I was happy yesterday. Say it out loud. I'm happy today. This exercise makes you creative and fast so you can say what you want in real conversations. Finally, let's talk about a modern tool. Use AI to practice speaking. Artificial intelligence, like ChatGPT or other apps, is like having a conversation partner who's always available. You can talk to AI anytime, and it won't judge your mistakes. I started using ChatGPT to practice English when I couldn't find the speaking partner. I'd say, "Hi, let's talk about my day." And it would respond, keeping the conversation going. It was like chatting with a patient friend. Here's how to do it. Find an AI app like ChatGPT or a similar tool. Start a simple chat by saying, "I'm learning English. Can we talk?" Or, "Let's practice a cafe conversation." For example, say, "I'd like a coffee, please." And the AI might reply, "Sure, what kind?" Keep going and ask it to correct your sentences or speak simply. Try it now. Imagine saying to an AI, "Hi, I'm learning English." Say it out loud. "Hi, I'm learning English." AI is a safe space to practice real conversations, build fluency, and feel confident without stress. Let me share a story to keep you inspired. My friend Anna could understand English movies, but froze when she had to speak. She started talking to herself at home, saying things like, "I'm cooking dinner." She also used the 4-3-2 technique, practicing short stories about her day. After a few weeks, she joined an online English group and used AI to practice conversations. A month later, she had a job interview in English and answered every question clearly. She told me, "Johnny, practicing my voice made me unstoppable." Anna's story shows that small daily steps can lead to big results. Another quick story. My cousin Mark was shy about speaking English at work. He started using chunks like, "I'll get back to you," and practiced one sentence in different ways. He also talked to himself while driving, saying, "I'm going to a meeting." By the time he had to present at work, he was ready and spoke confidently. These stories prove that you don't need to live in an English-speaking country or have perfect English. You just need to practice using your voice every day. Wow, we've covered so much today. Let's recap. If you understand English but can't speak, it's because speaking is an active skill that needs practice. Here are your 6 tips to start speaking fluently. Talk to yourself every day to build confidence. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Speak with the words you know. Learn chunks like "that sounds great" to sound natural. Use the 4-3-2 technique to get faster and smoother. Practice one sentence in many ways to think quickly. And use AI to have stress-free conversations. Make speaking English part of your daily life. Talk to yourself while making breakfast. "I'm eating toast." Practice a chunk like, "I'm a bit busy" while getting ready. Try the 4-3-2 technique with a story about your weekend. Chat with an AI app for 5 minutes a day. Record yourself to hear your progress. Every time you speak, you're training your brain to think in English and building fluency. Don't worry about your accent or mistakes. They're part of your journey, and they make you unique. The goal is to share your ideas and connect with others. Imagine chatting with a friend in English, ordering food, or giving a presentation without fear. That's what you're working toward, and I know you can get there. Thanks for joining me on Everyday English with Johnny. I'd love to hear from you. Which tip are you going to try first? Have you ever felt stuck trying to speak English? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to keep growing. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English with confidence. Until next time, bye for now.